I'm standing outside one of my rental properties right now, and I'm about to show you what happens when you ignore every single rule of real estate investing and let your emotions override your logic. Behind me is a single family home that I thought was going to be a cash flowing asset. Instead, it became a $30,000 lesson in why tenant screening isn't optional, it's survival. See, everyone on YouTube will tell you about the passive income, the tax benefits, the wealth building, and all of that is true, but nobody shows you this. Nobody talks about what happens when you feel bad for someone's story, ignore the red flags, and hand the keys to a tenant who never should have passed your screening process. So today, I'm going to walk you through my biggest rental property mistake. I'm going to show you the aftermath, and I'm going to give you the exact checklist I should have followed so you don't end up where I am right now, staring at a property full of trash, unpaid rent, and a renovation bill that's about to eat every dollar of profit I thought I'd make. All right, so here's the situation. This tenant actually stopped paying on this property about 4 months ago. And yeah, I hesitated. I didn't start the eviction process immediately because this is the main mistake I made. I believed them. I let my emotions get involved, said that kids were having issues, emergency room visits, lost their job. And it was 1 month, then 2 months, then 3 months, and then that's where we're here now. So let's go check out what's inside this property and see what we've got going on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Damn it. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with. Did you see that? You saw it. Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, that was fun. Exactly. The trash that you're dealing with. Yeah, let's see what we got in here. Look at this, full furniture, wrapped. You know, I'm gonna have to probably store it at my expense because legally you're not supposed to just get rid of stuff or sell it, but look at all this stuff. Check this out over here. All right, let's go check out the kitchen and the family room, see what this has to give us. I hear the lovely, yeah, and there's no light, so apologies for the lighting. No water, everything's been turned off for a couple months. Let's go check out this kitchen. I mean, wow, we got some ketchup. It's still been here for several months. I bet that's yummy. See what if they left us any surprises in the fridge. Oh, gosh, that stinks. Oh my Lord, really? Ooh, there's some milk, dude. Tyler, you want some milk? Look at that. That looks yummy, delicious. Okay. God, that reeks. Oh, that reeks, dude. Holy crap. Pop in the garage here real quick. Again, there's no lights, so I don't know if you can see this or not. It's full of crap. Saying the lighting a little bit better, but there's a vending machine, which probably a couple grand. Why this lady has not sold this stuff, I don't know. But let's go check out the living room. Yeah, this is some fun stuff. So all this stuff that I get to look forward to getting rid of at my expense. So here's a lovely family room. Oh, and a really nice scratch on the hardwood floors that I replaced in here years ago. That's lovely. Yeah, we got all kinds of trash bags. I mean, so you see that all this kind of stuff, again, I have to get rid of. This closet, come here and check out this closet, Tyler. Man, it's packed full of stuff. Packed full of stuff. Okay, let's go into a bedroom here real quick and see what we're looking at. Holy crap, okay. Photos and stuff. I mean, there is literally a $100 bill here, which that's actually, you know what? It's fake. Totally fake. It's like, hey, at least I'll get a little bit of my money back. $300 check that hasn't been cashed. I mean, okay. Yeah, this is the things that why is so important to screening. Again, another closet packed. All right, so let's go upstairs. I mean, this is so much stuff. This is probably gonna be at least 1,500 bucks, couple $1,000s just to get the stuff cleaned out of here, like into the dump area, which again, I can't really do because I could get in trouble for getting rid of her personal belongings, even though we're racking up close to $30,000 in charges. Yeah, so almost 30 grand, at least 30 grand in renovation, all of the stuff that's been included in this eviction process, all because I simply didn't screen a tenant very well. So yeah, you say you want to have single family homes, you want to own real estate, don't do this. Don't make this mistake. Look at this nasty mess. And this is the upstairs game room area. I mean, yeah, look at this carpet. It's just, I mean, gosh, what's going on here? Look at all these stains. It's just nasty. I mean, we got stuff, a TV still left here, all things that could have been liquidated maybe to help make the payments on this place, but pretty nasty. Let's go on into some of the other bedrooms and see what we've got shaking in here. Well, you can't see the bathroom, like I said, because we don't have lights on, but you know, again, this is just, and I had remodeled all these bathrooms and restrooms, nice countertops. It's just a total mess and stuff left everywhere. I got something that grabbed me. Holy crap, look at this room. Oh my Lord. And I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. See if I can fall on my hind end again. Yeah, man, this is cool. What is this? Is this what, Pokemon or some crap like that? I mean, come on now. Whatever you're into, but don't let people come into this, these homes that you own and do this kind of stuff and create grand theft, basically, is what they've done. So yeah, fun. All right, man, there's all kinds of stuff in here. I got a cool car. Man, I got all kinds of stuff that I can't even do anything with because I'll get in trouble. Play with this car, yeah. Cool, love it. When this tenant applied, there were red flags everywhere. Bad credit, criminal history, inconsistent employment, everything my screening criteria said should be an automatic rejection. But they had a story, a compelling story, and I felt bad. I just need a chance. I've turned my life around. I have kids who need a stable home. And I thought, you know what? Everyone deserves a second chance. And I'm going to be the landlord who helps someone get back on their feet. That was my first mistake. Real estate investing isn't charity. You can be compassionate in other areas of your life, but when it comes to tenant selection, emotion has no place at the table. And here's what I should have done. Rule number 1, credit score matters. Not because it defines someone's worth as a person, but because it's a data point that predicts behavior. And if someone has a pattern of not paying their bills, why would your rent be different? My rule now, minimum credit score of 600, non-negotiable, no exceptions, no sob stories. And rule number 2, income verification. The tenant should be making at least 3 times the monthly rent. So if rent's $1,500, they need to show $4,500 in monthly income with either pay stubs or tax returns. Not promises, not I'm about to start a new job. The actual verifiable income. And I skipped this. They told me they were starting a job the following week. And I took their word for it. Huge mistake. But rule number 3, rental history. Call their previous landlords, not just the most recent one. Call the one before that too. And the most recent landlord might be motivated to lie just to get a problem tenant out of their property. Ask specific questions. Did they pay rent on time? Did they damage the property? Would you rent to them again? And that last question is the most important. If a previous landlord hesitates or says no, that's all you need to know. I didn't call anyone. I took their application at face value because I felt bad. And don't be me. All right, let's head into the master. You know, this is actually, again, a place I had nice wood floor all done throughout the house. We actually stayed in this, my family and I, for, I don't know, a couple years before I turned it into a rental. Gave this tenant furniture. A lot of this is stuff that I had purchased, my wife and I. Yeah, and it's all just left behind here. So look at this pit. It's crazy. Let's go check out the bathroom. Again, money just racking up. Look at this. Look at this sink. I mean, what the heck is this? Is this makeup or mold? And I don't even want to look in the shower. Can't see it, but it looks like a moldy mess. So yeah, this is crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see if we got any good surprises in here. Maybe there's a big anaconda in here. Is there a big old anaconda turd? Let's see. Oh, I shouldn't be touching this. My wife's gonna kill me. Oh, lordy, lordy. That is yummy. Ooh, yeah, baby. Okay, that's the master. So let's go on downstairs and see what we got in the backyard. Let's go check out this back porch area, see if I can get out the door. Of course, I had to replace the locks because we're still having some issues. And yes, this is honestly a beautiful home and a beautiful neighborhood, by the way. So look at, again, all this stuff that we have to haul off. I've got broken fence panels. Looks like they're probably playing tackle football and using the fence as blockers and whatnot. So let's go see. Yeah, we just got more trash. Come on out and check all this stuff out, Tyler. We got some, some logs and all kinds of stuff that we can create a campfire with if we want to next weekend. Yeah, so this is my beautiful property. So don't make this mistake. Like I said, 30 grand later, at least 30 grand probably. Yeah, it's so unfortunate. So here's what I want you to take away from this. Lesson 1, emotion is expensive. I wanted to be the good guy. I wanted to help someone, and that cost me $30,000. You can be charitable in other areas of your life, but tenant screening requires cold, hard logic. Lesson 2, screening criteria exists for a reason. Credit score, income verification, rental history, background checks. These aren't arbitrary hoops. They're predictive tools that protect your investment. In my new screening process, credit score minimum 600, income requirement 3 times monthly rent, clean rental history with verifiable references, background check for criminal history, and no recent evictions. If they don't meet all 5 criteria, they don't get the keys, period. Lesson 3, the eviction process takes longer than you think. And from the moment I filed for eviction to the moment they were legally required to leave took almost 2 months. During that time, they weren't paying rent and I couldn't re-rent the property. So don't wait. If a tenant misses rent, follow your lease terms immediately. Don't give them one more chance. File for eviction according to your state's laws and don't let emotions delay the process. Lesson 4, property inspections are non-negotiable. I should have been inspecting this property every 6 months. If I had, I would have seen the damage accumulating and could have acted sooner. Build inspections into your lease. Give proper notice. Document everything. And if you see violations, enforce them immediately. Look, I know this video isn't the typical real estate is easy passive income content you see everywhere, but this is the reality that nobody talks about. Real estate investing can be incredibly profitable. The tax benefits are real. The wealth building potential is real, but it's not passive, and it's definitely not foolproof. You have to treat it like a business, and that means making hard decisions based on data, not emotions. I learned this lesson the expensive way. $30,000 expensive, but you don't have to. Screen your tenants properly. Verify everything. Follow your criteria without exception. Inspect your properties regularly. And if a tenant stops paying, act immediately. Do those things and you'll avoid the nightmare I'm standing in right now. Well, this will get cleaned up. I'll renovate it, rehab it, find a new tenant, but definitely will make sure that I use all of my screening criteria. Like I've mentioned throughout the video, will not let any of those go unchecked. Absolutely critical that you make sure you screen your tenants very, very well so this kind of crap doesn't happen. And like I said, we'll get it going and I'll get some cash flow going once again. But I'll never forget what happens when you let emotion override logic in this business. Don't be like me. Learn from my mistakes. Screen hard, enforce your lease, and protect your investment. And if this video helped you avoid a $30,000 mistake, hit that like button and subscribe and share it with anyone who's thinking about buying rental properties, because the real education isn't in the highlight reels, it's in the disasters. Peace be with you, and I'll see you in the next one.